Thanks for joining. Today we have extension of day number 3 and actually today is day 4 but it's the extension of day 3, day 3 extension. We are going to learn from slide number 10 to 4, 5 next slides like slide 10, 11, 12, 13, etc. So what we have done, we have completed up to slide 10. Slide number 11, you can see this is little bit complex program. If we do not know that how the loops and conditions are working, then you will find it little bit tricky. These things, these conditions we have in other unit. Unit number 2, we have to learn more about this. But because we are doing some basic checks related to programs, so I put these as small programs that I will show you. You will understand this thing. Okay. So we have learned one of the data type that is nothing but the Boolean. Boolean means what? Is this IP address correct or not? True, false. True means in our coding world, true means 1. False means 0. How my system will understand that this is true? So if it get one signal called 1, that means true. 0 means false. Like a machine level programming is like that because machines, they are understanding only 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 sequences, right? Anyways, these logics are this. That is active true. So here you can see the condition is active. So we are assigning one variable is active equal to true. So here we are putting is active true. Now we have if else condition. If is active. If is active means what? If true. So it will print this statement. Otherwise, if I go and set this as a false, then it will go and print the else. So there is one condition if else, that if it is true, if then else. Later on we have nesting of if as well, like if else if else if else if else if, and then finally else. Here it's very simple, if and else. So if else. You're able to understand this if else? I will explain you in the script. So let me go and open my notepad plus plus and I will show you this thing, if else condition. We are setting one condition, age active equal to true. Then if is active, this is a condition. We have to close with colon. Then print, oops, print the switch is active, actually for switch interface. And then we have to put the else condition. So then else condition, print the switch is inactive, right? Then I can save this. So now I will open my location where I have the script. I'll go here and check the script should be there. Let me check. You can see we have the Python exe day 3 module. That's the name. You can see the output. The switch is active. Why? Because the condition we are putting here is true. Now, if I go here and put this as a false, so if it is false, then this will become false. That means it will go and print switch is inactive. You can see switch is inactive. Okay? Let me know. So very small condition. You are able to understand this.
Yeah, yep, that's not, yeah, I'm
Susan,
understanding.
you're able to understand?
Ratnesh, is this recorded?
Recording is already started, right? Yes, we are recording this.
Okay. Yeah, because I like to go through it once after the class, so I digest it properly.
All right.
Thanks.
So now, from the programming world, now we want to make little bit of beautification and others can understand our script. So we can go and put single line comment here like this. Like this is, what is this? This is Boolean type of script, right? And then condition, condition if else. Okay. Then you can start your program. So earlier I told you that these are the single line comment, right? Now, for example, here I want to go and develop my other script as well. So then you can go and use this multi-line comment, right? So now you have single line and multi-line comment. Why I hide this program? Because now I want to develop or add extra piece of code here. Oops. Extra piece of code here just below this example, the VLAN example. Okay. So let me explain you this VLAN example first. Just below this program, you can see that we have one more program where VLAN. What is this VLAN type? VLANs 10, 20, 30, 40. What is this type? This type is list, right? This is list of items. Okay. So I can go and assign VLANs equal to say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. But suppose you have to go and print these VLANs one by one, like VLAN is 10, VLAN is 20, VLAN is 30, VLAN, etc., etc. So for that, we have multiple ways. We can go and use loop condition. We can go and use some while condition. We can go and use some loop. Here in this example, we are going to use one for loop, right? So for loop we are using here, you can see that we can go and put this in a condition, say for VLAN, any name, so XYZ or XYZ, anything or anything from VLANs. Let me know if you are able to understand this statement.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay. So what we want to read anything like one by one, right? From VLANs. This is my database now. So for means what it will do, it will go and read first 10, then 20, then 30, like that. But what we want, not only we want to read, not from VLANs, in VLANs. Sorry for that. Not only we want to read, but we want to print it as well. So next I can go and use print statement, right? What we want to print? Print the VLANs that I want to configure, configure, and then the variable assignment. anything, because anything is something where you want to print. So why we are referring anything? Because now anything is a placeholder. It will go and check 10 and then 20 one by one. So for loop is there. For loop is there to read these items one by one within anything. And then it will go and print the item. This is one of the very important condition we have in our automation programming. We will go and use this condition, this loop again and again with different formats, different style. So if I print this, if I run this, execute this program, what will happen? It will print all this. So let me show you this. If I go and run this, you see, print the VLANs that I want to configure 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now, if you have any doubt in this, clear it out because this is very important program, these 3 lines. Hmm. Yep. Please ask. Yep. You are able to understand this. Now I'll go and remove the comments from top, for example. So what will happen now? Now we have 2 programs, program 1 and program 2. It will go and print these 2 programs. Switch active, inactive, because I have removed the comment. Okay. Any doubt so far? Chisomi, you're good?
Oh, good.
Okay. Okay, all right. So what I will do that I'll make these conditions. So let's move to the next slide, slide number 12. Here you will see that this is a very interesting program, right? That we need to understand this format of this program and all. This interesting program, you need to understand this program. In this program, you will see that we want to work on the network topology description. Now, you can see that we have 2 different type of list. These lists are, one list is easy. We know that list, easy, straightforward list. But other list that we have is little bit complicated because you can see switches, switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, connections. Within list itself, within one item, you have 2 items. So you can see switch 1, switch 2, then comma, switch 1, switch 3, then comma, switch 2, switch 3. This is like little bit of complicated type of list where one item we have 2 items. And then what we want, so now we are using this for condition. In this for condition, we want to print the connection. Now you'll see that we want to use the connection 0 with connection 1. Okay, so what this for loop will do, for loop will go and read first. So you can see here, for loop will go, this is what? This is connections 0. This is item 0. This is item 1. This is item 2. This is 0, 1, and 2. Now within for loop, you are printing first of all a 0. So how it is? Say for loop will run. First statement will be this. 0 is connected to 1. So 0, connection 0 is connected to this, like, very interesting. So it will go and print like this. Switch 0, 1 is connected to. So very interesting program. Let me break it little bit more so you will understand this. Let me write here. Then you will understand this. I want to save this. Let me first of all save this program. And this time, okay. So I need to create this pattern. Say I have two lists, list 1 and list 2. Switches database we are creating. Later on, we will go and use this switch database in other programs. So when I am creating the switch database, this is my format. And then I'll go and create the connections. So for connections also, the same thing, but within the list itself, we have entries. So this format is like this, that we have this, and then this is the format, and then comma. So for connections, so here what I will do, this is suppose switch 0, 1. So switch database, I have switch 1, switch 2, switch 3. Then in the connection database, switch 1 is switch 2.
Oh, no space. I tried to do space and I didn't like it. So yeah, I see no space.
Yeah, it's okay. And
Yeah.
switch 2 and 3. 2. Okay, so we have switches and we have connection. We have two lists. One is normal list and other list, one item having two items, like that, right? Great. Now what we want, you can give any print statement. The network connections. And then we want to use the for loop condition. So it will go and read the items one by one. But before going there, I just wanted to show you something. If I want to print, so I want to print what I want to print, the connections. So if I want to print the connections 0, what will happen? I have to use a function because we are calling something within something. And when we are using this, we can use this. I think this will work. So let's go here and let's see. I'm here. CLS. This time our program is 2. So you will see switch 0, 1, switch 0, 2. What I'm doing, I'm not running the program that is there behind. We are just printing the elements. I just wanted to show you that we have elements. We have elements 0, 1, and 2. We are just printing the elements of this connections, right? And now we can see here that it will go and print these 3 elements. Now up to this point, if you have any doubt, any confusion, please ask. Any doubt? You're able to understand?
Yeah, I'm following you. I'm doing it as you're doing it. So very good.
Okay. Now what I will do, I will not go and execute this entirely. I'll put one condition here. Let's see my condition. For switch connection in connections, so connections print, I just wanted to show you the switch connection, how it will be. Then we'll go and put the, so now what I'm doing, I'm reading. So I am going to read this file or this list one by one like this. And then I want to print like this, right? Save it, run it. Now you'll see my for loop is starting from here. So even I can go here and put one line here, like print, oh sorry, print start the for loop. So from here, this is the for loop output, right? So for loop is printing this. Within for loop, we are printing this items. Okay, connection 0, connection 1, etc., etc., etc. So far, you're good with me? Okay. Now, what I want to create the connection table. So this items I want to read. So what I want to do now, I will go and put one condition here, means the print statement. So I want to print like this, like this. So I'll go and use the print statement here. Let me show you this, and this we will make as a comment. So this will not get printed. Print the, here they have taken as a connection. Here I am taking it as a switch connection. Within switch connection also, we have 2 elements. You got my point? See, leave this. If I am printing this, what this will print? This, this, right? Now what I want, within this item, I want to print only this. You got it? Say I have one bucket. In this bucket, I have 3 items. Suppose I have 0. Oh, sorry, not 0. Suppose I have 0, 1, 0, 2. Then I have 0, 1, 0, 3. Then I have 0, 2, 0, 3. Why? And this one, right? So if I
Hmm.
go and read the entire bucket and print this, so it will go and print this line, this line, this line, right? That's the output that you can see here. So if I go and execute this statement, so what will happen? It will go and print. You can see. That's command prompt con. It will go and print. You can see 1 2 1 3 2 3 1 2 1 3 2 3. Right?
Right.
But what I want to print 1 only, or 3 only, or 2 only. Within the list, I want to print a list item. So what we can do? So now you have to go within this. So now if I want to print only 0 1, so for that I can go and do, say, switch connection, for example. Within switch connection itself, what is my first entry? And within switch connection, what is my second entry? So if I go and
1.
run this, you will see. And let me hide this and let me run. So now you will see the output that it is printing 0, this line by line, 0 1 0 2, 0 1 0 2, 0 1 0 3, 0 1 0 3, and finally 2 3. With this condition, with these two conditions. If I go and use only first statement, like I want to print only the first element in this list, so it will go and print 0 1 0 1 0 2. If I run this, 0 1 0 1 0 2. If I want to print only the second entry within the entry, it will print 0 2 0 3 0 3. Right? Since what we want to print the connection table. Connection table that, for example, 0 1 is connected with 0 is connected with 1. You see, switch 0 1 is connected with switch 3, like that. So for that, you can go and make condition like print F condition. F is for printing switch connection, say the first entry within this is connected to switch connection let me undo and remove this so you can see this. This is my final program I have. So now switch 0 1. So what it will print? This is connected with this is kind of like this, blah, blah, blah. So those things will come in the output. So if I go here to CLI, and if I run this command, starting the for loop, are you able to understand this? Now you can see the complication. Things are becoming complicated now.
Yeah, you got to think about what you're doing.